Well, this morning we got some people, don't know how many again, are meeting at this Silver Grizzly espresso bar. So it's 9 o'clock in the morning. I need some caffeine, and so we're gonna head in there and see who shows up, and then after that we're gonna go take a tour of the old high school, I think, and I think maybe the old junior high, I'm not sure. So that'll be interesting. So stay tuned.
No, we need to head north, like Kenny said.
Yeah. We're here at the Silver Grizzly, and a few of us showed up. So we'll go around. This is so Steven showed up, Neil, Phil, Shannon, and this is Kenny and his wife Celinda, and Baron and his wife Lori. All right. And so now we're headed over to the high school, and we're going to walk through and just kind of hang out and see what's different over there. So later.
Awesome. Remember the time we bowed up on?
Hold on, Suzanne. All right. Well, so we're here at the back side of the building, and we're getting let in. So this here is Suzanne. Suzanne is letting us in the building and showing us around today. So this will be interesting.
We thought we were going to tell him, hey, we're tired of this junior high. This was freshman. The far side, you know, where you go into the around for the band hall.
Yeah. That was my favorite place in high school, band hall.
My little boy, he's going to be there anywhere else.
Mr. Dawson had no idea how instrumental he was in forming my music career.
I'm pretty sure he did.
Jason, how many people were right in our little section of lockers? This was our lockers right here.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
I don't.
Somewhere around in this vicinity.
Yeah. Because were those
I
add-on?
remember where mine was.
Well, you were a W, so you would have been
Yeah,
right
so-
the other end from where we were.
Yeah, it was right here until we moved
Yeah.
over to the
Other hall.
other hall. So
That's right. Were we here to do this like 2 years and then move you to that one for junior, senior?
yeah.
Nope.
No, we got moved over here by the band hall.
Yeah.
We were here a freshman year. We were over by the band hall,
That's right.
and then we were moved over to the other one.
My locker was right down here somewhere. And
I had one more. I don't know, maybe my freshman year.
Right.
That's what I was trying to remember.
Right.
Alan.
Okay.
There was
It's too long ago.
So this here is Philip Westmoreland.
James Bolt,
So
Jerry Bond, and me.
Don't look the same or do
He
I?
was the only one.
you look thinner.
Thinner?
Yeah.
That's a good thing.
Yeah.
Were you the only A?
I think so.
I think so. That's what I was saying. It was Jason Allen, James Bolt, Jerry Bond, and then me.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's funny.
Yeah.
Did anybody ever hear from Jerry?
From who?
Jerry. You don't remember her? Jerry Bond.
Oh yeah.
What year were you, baby? Oh, you found it.
Oh, let's see.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, here we are.
Oh, this is good because I couldn't find my annual.
I see you, sweetie.
I can't zoom in on this, so.
How fun.
I wonder if they'd let us take it down.
Yeah, really, to look at it.
I just kind of seen some of those pictures go away.
No, they just keep on adding.
Is it an alphabet? Oh,
I like mine. Thank you very much.
standing up in there, yeah.
Yeah, with my dark hair. I haven't had dark hair in a long time.
Oh, wow.
Man, I could barely read that.
Yeah.
Man, why is this vacant?
I don't know why they have it up so high.
This used to be the lunchroom, huh?
This is you, so the kids
I remember
don't.
they had the homecoming dance and everything right in here.
So the kids don't mess with it.
All they have is a microwave.
When we come back here and look,
Three microwaves.
Speak for yourself.
I was.
I look pretty dead good right there.
Damn good, baby. You look damn good.
Thank you, honey.
Even
Right answer. Yeah, that was my favorite outfit I have on too, that polka dot suit.
You wore that a lot.
Well, I didn't have a lot of clothes really. If you
I'm
really
telling
want to know
you,
the
she
truth.
did. She did, but she wore that a lot. So.
Hey, my daddy bought me that. It was special.
There's Kenny. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh. You youngin' doll.
Yeah, this is definitely the best class ever right there.
That's the man.
Oh, there
Chuck.
you are.
What's up, brother?
You could appreciate
What's up, man?
Yeah.
Hey, how are you?
Doing?
I'm all right.
You keep
Chuck
taking all
Cox.
these pictures. I keep trying to get out of your
No,
way.
you're fine, man.
No, you
but-
don't understand. I'm trying to get out of the way.
Yeah, they didn't.
Besides, I haven't signed the model release. You can't post anything.
Kenny's gotta be around.
Oh, yeah.
What's up, brother?
There he is.
Not a whole lot.
So you're in the P section. Order prints, Paul.
I'm taking pictures. Yeah.
Every year.
Never got off the F. Now.
Hi, Larry. How are you?
Hey,
Pretty good up until that.
This is Randy. Oh, yeah. Okay. Kenny.
Kenny, nice to meet you, Red.
Good to see you.
hey, I realized that I didn't introduce y'all last night. I skipped y'all all night, so I totally forgot. Yeah, I did a little bit, but then, it was blurry. No, you're not invisible. You were just blurry, so I had to delete it. So this is Lori Henry, and Randy, her boyfriend. So with a cool.
Oh, my cool t-shirt.
Yes. You know, it's so funny because he gets all, every time he wears this, people love this shirt.
Well, what is the message there?
Oh, it's just a weird juxtaposition of it. You know, folks aren't expecting to see Abe with a cat in a hat.
In other words,
Okay.
he doesn't know.
Interesting.
No,
All
my
right.
story's
Kind of, yeah. I want to go where they went because that's the hall with the memory. Y'all remember the day I wouldn't let Kobe Gentry pass me in the lunch line and she beat me up?
Lord, she used to beat me up on the school bus on a daily basis.
She didn't
And
care.
you know, I saw her the other day in the phone place, and I was sitting there waiting on my phone, and I see her come in, and she had that.
Oh no, you know, that's bad
Oh
memory.
my God.
So you talking about down here?
Well, I was talking about junior, senior hall, but.
Oh, okay.
It looks just like freshman.
Oh yeah, they're going into the.
This is just where the memory was. Oh yeah, the one at theater. Was anybody in class in the 9th or 10th grade?
I bet he did anyway, huh?
She did.
Mr. Adams said, put your chairs down.
She beat you?
Yeah.
And he turned his
Why'd
back.
she bite you?
Why are you surprised? You
I'm not surprised, but why did you bite me?
Oh, gosh.
So, you know, when we would do speech, there was the podium, and then this is where she went, and there was her desk.
Right.
So I had just finished up the speech, and we were getting the critique and all that, and she was sitting there, she couldn't think of a word, and just because of her own frustration, she just grabbed my arm and
Wow.
planted. She
Normally you
didn't,
do
she
that
break
for
the
2 or
skin,
3.
you know, but it's like, oh, what are you
That would be
doing?
her.
And the picture
That would be her. She's lucky she taught when she did.
Yeah. I'd be a millionaire today, otherwise, right?
Yeah. Be in jail. Yes.
And Pinky,
Yeah, Pete Pinkston, he was bench
Yeah.
pressing like 333.
so.
I weighed like 3.
I'll never forget this one. So I'm down the hill one day and I'm supposed to be, I'm like 110 pounds at the time.
Big.
And I'm down the hill and they're just crushing me. They're just crushing me. So I just start folding. You know, this is self-defense, fetal position.
Yeah.
And,
It was bad.
and coach got behind me. Yeah, coach got behind me one time. And he knew the snap count. When that ball was snapped, he just shoved me so hard, I bowled Pinky over. Pinky wasn't expecting it. I sure wasn't expecting
You're like,
it.
I'm sorry.
My only role here was, you know, bullet.
Yeah.
I had no idea he was going to light that fire under me.
Wow. Yeah, those were some pretty worrisome times. I'm serious. I can remember I was dreading it because I knew we were going to get killed.
Yeah, every day.
Yep.
And then it didn't matter.
And that's why the varsity stunk so bad because all they did was beat up on freshmen all week, and then they had to go play an equal varsity team that weekend.
No, it's just that
I would whip the hell out of
We
them.
need more, we need more desks now. How little they are.
Hey, wait. You know
Whole
what?
center here.
Oh, it goes all the way around.
See, this room here. Who was in my English class with Miss Green? Were you in there?
I had Miss Green.
Yeah, me and Chuck Harrell and a whole bunch of other guys got called into this room.
Photographs? Yeah.
We were
here's
all.
the 40s.
Before then?
My pop. There's my pop right there.
Wow. Thank you.
And I think his older brother, one of his older brothers, was the first graduating class of Spring Hill. You didn't want to eat that.
And there's Mr. Luke. So here is my locker. 214.
That's International Space Station.
Oh, I don't remember that.
I was reading some of these. I got
We never had our ISS. They just blistered us so bad we got our act together.
Years back in the war.
You ever go to the
I think it was
firehouse?
for the very first year. And it was cool to read them because.
But that's the corner right there.
The war started happening.
Coach Clark, who he was vice principal, but we always called him Coach Clark. He would stand right about
Longview Police. Officer Askew. Is that Rob?
arms folded, turned inside
Yeah.
to keep us from running to lunch. Okay, so he's just standing here keeping us running from lunch, always at this angle. Well, Lawrence Kelly came around this corner flying. He was rounding this corner so hard, he just took him out. He took Coach Clark all the way to the floor. It was crazy. It was crazy.
You get in trouble for that?
Oh yeah. Well, he got sent to the office, but Lawrence never got in real trouble. You know, what he got was the lecture. Now you're too good a young man.
Mark, you want me to play?
Officer Askew, I wonder if that's Roger.
You got one or the other. I can either count or I can play the music, but I hate doing both.
Everybody. There it is, right there. Show enough.
Roger was, I guess,
But I couldn't do both of those things at the same time very well, and, you know.
Now, our SR
Yeah, well,
is,
this is a real shame when a small school like Spring Hill has to have freaking
yeah, I
police
remember
department.
Roger Askew. He
whatever
graduated
made
the
no
year.
sense.
He's our SRO.
Oh, wow. Cool.
It's the SRO.
And now the police are stationed in town school.
Officer on
Yep.
campus, that type of thing. I don't know what the stands for.
Why was there a bottom for shoes?
You know, somebody asked me this the other day, and I can't remember.
I don't
what
remember
we do
that
with the
little
bottom.
down there.
I did anyway.
Yeah, so this is kind of walking into, this was Miss Green's English class.
That's my
I
favorite.
don't know what it is now, but this is where all the trouble went down, thanks to people like Chuck Harrell and Neil Fussell and others, which I never took part in. So, all right, so I'm at home at Sunday evening, and I'm trying to put this video together of the walkthrough of the high school, and so I was talking about Miss Green's class, and kind of had to tell a little story. If you remember having Miss Green, you remember she would always, you know, had the thermostat down like 60, and she would talk about how she had to keep it this cold because she had all this extra insulation. And the reason I remember I reference Chuck Harrell is because one day that, I mean, Chuck Harrell and Chris Schmidt, I think Clint Humphrey, would just dog on her every day about how cold the classroom was. And one day she just had enough, and she just told Chuck and Chris that if they were so cold, just take their desk and they could sit outside. And so they just picked their desk up and just drug them right out in the hallway and sat there. It took about 5-10 minutes. I think she just got so mad that they did it that she went out there and ran them off, ran them to the principal's office. But you know, I think in that class it was me, Neil Fussell, and Chuck, Robert Harrell. I think Audra was in there, and I think Lisa McAllister, and so I think so. I think that was who it was, but it was Chuck Harrell and Chris Schmidt and then Clint Humphrey, and I think Todd Hester was in there, and a couple of other guys. I can't remember who they were, but they just would just dog on her so, you know, almost all the time, and you know, they would get me to laughing, and you know, I guess everybody, you know, I get laughing so hard, really loud, and so one day we got to class, and she hadn't even started anything, and she gets out this list, and she said, I want the following people to come into this conference room, or the meeting room right connected to her room. And so she goes down the list, and it's almost every guy in the class, and then she gets down to me. I was the last one, and we all go in there, and Chuck Harrell's like, I know why you called the rest of us in here, but what Jason Allen do? He ain't never done anything. She said, well, this is not romper room, this is the school, and you people need to have respect for what's going on here, and I just can't take it anymore. And I think what the deal was is I would just get laughing so hard that I would be just as big a disruption as everybody else, just because of laughing and getting everybody else going. So that was an interesting class, and was always something going on in there. So that's it.
I went to the movies, guys.
I had done that. Meeting over the years about the kids.
Yeah, they blown out some.
Well, their band really did well.
Yeah, and the year before, I think, too. Yeah.
Yeah. I think I've got an old picture or two of all y'all rolled up, marching out there.
Carrying rollers. It did, and why? It did no good. It did no good.
Here's a guy that,
You got the camera, go ahead.
I had never seen it done before. You don't see it much now, but maybe they're not allowed to anymore, but, you would take that whole crushing crew and do your own thing in football games, including going around the stadium
I still
to the
remember
other
one of the
side.
cadences.
He'd take the whole thing. He'd,
I still
what,
remember
6 or 7, 8
Yeah.
guys, and.
I
y'all
came back
did your
years
thing.
later and they were still playing it somewhat. They kind of butchered it a little, but yeah, Randy Dawson had me write one and we wrote it. And I remember going to Jefferson over to the other side. We got all the way over there. Of course, you know, white versus black,
Right,
basically.
right.
And we got over there, and it's just us 4 or 5 guys. We was over playing, doing our thing, and we got through, and they were all clapping, and I heard one little guy say, "What if white boys can play?" Just like that, just out loud. We got on out of there, and we didn't have time. We used to make those girls mad though, because we'd get in that hallway and we'd be playing those drums, and it just
It's loud,
crazy. Oh, it was loud, and they
Straighten our hair right
they'd
back
be
out.
hollering.
After all those rollers we had in it that whole time.
And he'd play louder, you know. His husband doing.
What's up, man? How are you?
I'm good. How are you doing?
Good to see you.
Everybody doing all right?
How's it going?
How are you?
Doing good. I'm with
Lemon
Shannon.
juice.
Are you?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's all right.
We'll have stories and
Todd
stories.
Hester.
What's going on, man?
Not a whole lot. What you doing?
You play basketball with us?
Where's the girls?
Christy.
Where do you think?
How are you? That's what I was thinking. I could go in there.
I just knew he was coming.
I've been in there before.
Yeah, but that's usually when I see him. I walk around Walmart and he goes, "Hey, how you
We
doing?"
had,
I went, "Tim."
Found some Cokes behind the stairwell. Guess who might have practiced there? This is right before Christmas break, or Thanksgiving break.
Oh, this is Randy.
We practice 5:05. We go through and
Do the prison showers.
How are you?
I'm good, Lori. How are you doing?
I'm doing good.
we looked at each other.
Very good to see you.
You're not supposed to have those. Man, me and Scott took off. We ran all the way over here because it's.
Cool.
Mama said mine. Hey! I'm good. How are you?
I cannot walk in here without thinking of Coach Lipsy.
Yeah, which one?
Coach Lipsy, do you remember him? He was. I had him for gym, and he was. But he was one of the football coaches. He was just really funny. He was,
Oh, yeah?
He's a cool guy. He'd always say, "Gentlemen."
Oh yeah. I
He
can't
was
remember
funny.
who I had
It
for.
was a trip.
I just had PE, so
Yeah.
I can't remember who I had for Jim. Oh, man, what was it? What was his name? I can't remember. Well, this is the basketball court, and it was the staging area for our graduation.
And pep rallies.
And pep rallies, yes.
Everything seems so that you remember.
So where was it? Where was it?
Oh, this is the wrong gym.
Oh.
This is remember this is my
I
high
thought
school.
you said there was a
actually.
At the junior high. My junior high is over there.
Yeah.
This is the current junior high. 7th grade gym is
Was it a
Never lets me live that down.
Still playing.
Holy cow.
I know you remember it.
Fifth grade, I think they have to try to baritone or baritone. I don't really remember.
I declared it.
It never crossed the line.
All right, so this was actually the gym that we all were staged in before graduation, so not the other one.
Because we all had to wear PE crowns. We would know what we're doing.
Yeah, and the whole class. And there was like 3 or 4 people.
Oh,
Yes, and Ginger was one.
That's
Yeah,
the
and
one
it was
that
the
got me
stupidest
over me.
reason.
That's the
And
one I was
then
telling you about. We
they
were
did
practicing
it in front of the
and stole
entire
her coat.
class.
Larry White's
It was
mother
like-
taught us.
That was horrible. It was awful. Scott Mills got like 5.
We all would.
It's
And
had
the
a wooden-
minute
it's got
they
wooden
gave
backstops
Scott his first
on
one,
the
Ginger
door.
and I looked at each other and
And
started
the
crying.
gym
It was awful.
It was
like,
bad.
2/3 of this long.
I mean, if a teacher were to do that today,
Set up high.
you'd be put in jail.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, it would.
It had to stay.
Yeah.
I mean, I was terrified.
That's when Mr. Kyle Bennett used to flip his eyelids back. Oh, God. And we had NFL pencils. I always remember we was trading pencils because you could buy an NFL pack and they had the pencils with all the teams on them, and we were swapping pencils because I wanted
that for storage now.
Trade you Cowboys for Redskins.
Elementary auditorium, or where we'd meet.
See, I remember some stuff. You remember all gone.
And it had the stage on one
Yes,
side.
because they would do the haunted house up there at Halloween.
Yeah.
And they would pass the kids under the curtain when they'd start crying.
I won't remember who it was. When you're in 8th grade, you're like, yeah. You had a nice little man.
I always thought, you know, I was always not.
Oh, I do remember one time, Coach, you and Bobby Moore was there.
Yeah.
She would
I got a bus
stand
with him
her
one
over him, just
time.
like.
Me and my brother spent the summer watching History of the World with Mel Brooks. We watched it, I bet we watched it 50 times that summer. We memorized it. And we're in the 7th grade, so I don't know jack crap what I'm saying. And I remember we had it between classes. I ran down this hall and I said, pardon me, ladies, I said, "Gang bang," as loud as I could. I had no idea what I was saying. It was just said in that movie. And Halt is the one that picked up on it. And she grabbed me by the ear, twisted it up, and she said, "What did you say?" And I wouldn't tell her. And she drugged me all the way down to Bobby's office. And, "You know what this guy said?" Bobby's like, "No." And she told him. And of course, you could almost see Bobby laughing. But he held it together. But he busted me. And I remember he pulled a drawer open on his credenza, and there was nothing in that drawer but paddles. I mean, there were like 25 paddles just thrown. I mean, it's a whole drawer of paddles. And I knew I was in death's view right there. I was like, "Oh crap!" He's like, "Pick your poison," and I'm like, "There's nothing there but paddles."
Is this the 9-iron or?
Yeah. I'll take that. This is the 3 hybrid. Yeah, this one we all use. Yeah, I got tested. Yeah. Yeah, he popped me for that one. And I was like, that ain't gonna happen no more.
I remember whenever we were in wood shop in 8th
Stupid
grade.
kid.
Remember whenever Coach Withers had us make all
Then you'd have to make paddles.
make all the paddles.
Is that still a?
Oh yeah, I remember that.
I missed that one. I got to make
Yeah.
the clock.
I did too. My mother still has that clock.
Make your paddle out of foam.
I made hall passes.
Is this always? No. The other
That's the entrepreneur right there.
Yeah.
This was home ec or something, wasn't it?
This one, yeah. This was,
Did you manage to sell any of them?
This was a class.
Used to be, I think homemaking.
Hey, there's Dr. Pepper over there too.
What class was this?
I think it was homemaking.
Was homemaking was this one or the next one down?
I
Yeah,
think
because
it-
me and you
I
had this
think it
class
was
together,
those two
homemaking.
I think that they were together. Yeah.
I'm losing it right in here.
Whenever we,
Yeah, there was a homemaking class down
that was
here.
the homemaking class right there. That was the lab. That's the lab. Tell you one thing,
I remember this place being a lot
one of the things
bigger.
we had to cook
Yeah.
a meal we
I
had
thought
to
that maybe they've rearranged
We
it
got to,
because I thought the desk, the receiving desk, I thought was over here.
somebody.
It was.
That's what I remember is, what was her name, Miss Odom?
Miss Odom.
She used to sit over here.
Yes. In a big brown.
Yeah, this is where the receiving desk was.
And the card
That's what I
catalog
remember.
sit right over here.
Not over there.
Yes. And they don't even.
It's been rearranged.
I don't even know what a card.